Alright, hello guys. So if you're watching this video, it's probably very late. Well, obviously it's very late because I'm going to be uploading it on Wednesday? I think today is Wednesday, let me check. Yeah, Wednesday, and usually I upload on the weekend, which so it's at least 3 days late. So, I'm very sorry about that. That is because I was very busy this weekend with my grandparents and other things, and also just because I'm on February vacation, so I'm actually trying to be with my family. But that's not really a good enough excuse because I had all the time needed to effing finish this. But the real problem was this was just taking me way too long. So by the end of it, I was just stalling finishing it because I had suffered so much because this took me so long. I think I'm suffering for my art now. This took me 16 years to do. Not 16 years, but at least 3 weeks working on this. And you know when you're working on a piece for 3 weeks and then by the end you're struggling to finish it because it's been so long and you just not today. Yeah, that seems to be a common occurrence with my digital art because I'm just so slow at digital art that this ends up happening. Or I just end up overworking myself with digital art and doing these massive beautiful pieces because it's a lot easier for cleanup to do a fully finished colored piece in digital art. Whereas when I do a fully finished colored piece in traditional art, I gotta pull out my supplies and do all this stuff. But I can just I have all the stuff I need at my fingertips to do something fully finished, which is why I always do more fully finished shit digitally. And I work myself too hard because I'm not at a level with digital art that I can go really fast and do all this stuff because I don't know all the ins and outs and tricks that I'm still learning. Yes, I've used Procreate for 2 years straight and I don't even know all the tricks. I want to say 2 years because I think I started using it mid 2016 to either late 2016, mid 2016. Yeah, somewhere around mid to late 2016. I don't know the exact date. Yeah, sorry if this is all over the place with the voiceover. I'm not scripting this at all because I didn't really have a topic in mind for this video. I just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys with this speed paint. But this is 10 minutes long, so you're probably going to get some voiceover and then some music. Unless I just end up rambling my ass off. And not that you want to hear me ramble my ass off. But, potato, potato. But yeah. Anyways, so that's basically why it's been taking me a while. But I'm hoping to pre-film a lot of easier videos because a lot of my videos that I have in the makings now are much harder and require way more time and will take me a lot longer. So I either want to work on finishing those because a lot of them aren't going to take me a while because they're hard to do. Rather, there's a lot of parts to it I need to film. All the parts I need to film are very easy, but there's just a lot of filming I need to do, which is taking me a while. Not that the actual video itself is hard to make, just a lot of video to make for a lot of mine. And then one of them is really badly filmed, but I'm still gonna upload that even though it's really bad quality, just because it's supposed to be the introductory to a series, so I'm hoping that the videos in the series can get better progressively. So yeah, look forward to a new series. Look forward to just some videos about sketchbooks and stuff like that. I know I talked about this a little bit in my other video if you've seen that. If you haven't seen that video, that's okay because it's Sesame Street fan art because we all know I'm into weird stuff. I think my account says that already. But yeah, so look forward to some videos, but also look forward to a lot of easy speed paint videos where it's just quick speed paints. Probably a fan art because I've been really into doing fan art recently. And I've been watching a bunch of new shows and stuff recently. I recently watched Donnie Darko, so I want to do fan art of that. And if you don't know what Donnie Darko is, I recommend looking it up because it's really deep, actually, surprisingly. Like everything I watch these days, either really deep or really mean, or both. Recently I was watching this movie and it was Kalu Gets Grounded, the movie or something, and it was deep, but it was also meme AF. So, yeah. Anyways, talk about a little bit about the art now that I've rambled for 20 minutes about what to expect. I just like talking to you guys, okay? This is just chill. But talk about the art now. So what this was this originally was a contest entry, which I did not end up making this on time for the contest entry because it took me way too long. For some reason, my body feels sore from how long I've been working on this. I think just the position I was sitting in my bed. But anyways, obviously I didn't get that out on time with school and this taking too long and me not being a fast digital artist in any sorts. So I never got that out. I just finished it today, actually, this morning. And yeah, but it was originally for a contest entry, and basically the contest was draw the Pines family because I am a part of the Gravity Falls amino. And if you don't know what amino is, again, look that up too. because I'm not going to explain all this stuff because I'm bad at explaining shit, as you know. But anyways, basically, I'm part of the Gravity Falls Amino, and they were hosting a contest where you're supposed to draw the pines in a different time period, AU. So I had like a little poll on my Amino, because you can do polls on Amino, and I like wrote down a bunch of time periods, and I was like, which time period do you want me to draw the pines? And everyone voted for 80s Greasers. So I based all of these characters off of The Outsiders, which is my number one favorite book. Originally, back when I read it, I was going to do fan art and everything for YouTube, but I didn't. If you ever want to see fan art of that, comment down below and maybe I'll still do it. But obviously, since it's been like half a year or half a school year since I've read that book, I would have to do some like brief read up on it again. But I could do fan art if you still want that. But anyways, everyone chose me to draw the pines in an 80s greaser style. So I just based it highly off The Outsiders with their designs and everything else. Mostly based off The Outsiders movie, just because that gave me some sort of visual. I based it off that and off of like a basic outfit for 80s greasers. So it's like a mix between just basic outfits that 80s greasers and socials or socs would wear, and how the characters in The Outsiders movie looked. Which I did not like the movie as much as I liked the book, but that's another conversation topic. So yeah. So going from left to right, which would be Maple to Human Bill at the end. So Maple is supposed to be a sock. She is supposed to be based off of Cherry Vlance. If you look up photos of Cherry Vlance online, you'll see her, how she was dressed in the movie is basically exactly how Maple was dressed. And I made Maple be Cherry Vlance because I thought that the socials girl outfits fit Maple, and I thought she'd definitely wear an outfit like the ones that the socials wear, but I also thought that she would be helping the greasers rather than being an asshole to them, because she is supposed to be a good character. So I was like, she can be Cherry Vlance, because Cherry Vlance dresses all pretty and fine and nice, something I think Maple would, but also helped out with all the greaser stuff. So yeah. And then Dipper is supposed to be a greaser. He's based off Ponyboy, because Ponyboy was very sensitive and soft, and he was pretty smart. He got mostly good grades, and he read a lot and enjoyed reading and all that stuff. And I thought those were attributes, or not attributes, but those were like, you know, aspects of Dipper as well. That's what I mean to say. I'm sorry, I think there's a better word than aspects, but can't think of it off the top of my head. So those are aspects of Dipper as well, which is why I think Dipper would be like a pony boy type character. And I gave him like Ponyboy's shirt. So the the plaid shirt that he's wearing is actually the same shirt that Ponyboy wears, with like slightly different colors, because all Ponyboy wore was like a plaid shirt. But I thought like, oh, you know, that doesn't really convey that he's a greaser if he wears a plaid shirt. So yeah. And then Stan Lee. Sorry, I always mix up their names. Stan Lee is supposed to be a greaser. He's not really based off any greaser in particular. He is kind of based off Darren or Dowley, you know, one of the tough guy greasers, because I can see him being like a tough guy greaser with a pocket knife, always combing his hair, you know, that type of greaser, ready to fight. But since he wears like a fez hat in Gravity Falls, I gave him like a leather greaser's hat, because apparently like leather greaser hats are actually a thing. They're just not that common. So I put Stanley in one of them because I thought that looked cool, and I think he looks cool. He looks like a tough guy, and which he was supposed to be. And then Stanford is supposed to be like a soda pop type character. He's supposed to be soft and all that, because soda pop, if you've seen The Outsiders, he's basically like a soft character. He cares a lot for Ponyboy, and you know, looks out for Ponyboy and does all he can to make it by in the world. Soft, pure boy, you know the story. Basically, number one pure boy, aside from Johnny Cade over there. But we're not going into Johnny Cade, because he's not related to this. So yeah, that's basically who I thought he would be. But he's also a greaser, just because Stanley was a greaser, so I thought they're brothers, so they'd be greasers together, and they'd live in like a house together, being greasers, you know. And then on the end, we have Bill. And Bill is the character I thought out the most when doing this. I thought he would be a social or a sock, and he would be basically like a Bob type character. And if you read Outsiders, you know Bob is evil. He tried to drown Ponyboy. He harassed Johnny Cade like a million times. and he is the definition of evil rich bitch. Like, and then he ends up dying, of course. So, spoiler alert. I should have said that. Oh well, I don't care. I'm sorry. Anyways, so Bill is basically supposed to be a Bob type character, and I thought of him that way because he's evil in Gravity Falls, so he would also be the villain of this story because he was the villain of Gravity Falls, and Bob was basically the main antagonist of this story. And yeah, so he's basically an evil, social, rich bitch. So yeah, I actually kind of want to do more fan art of him as a social because he looks really good in this style with that outfit and everything. So, anyways, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys!